What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today for another BFR. Game 17 versus the New Jersey Devils, an 8:30 game that started at 8:52 Chicago time on November 12th. Yeah, that cannot happen. Like those late games, like it's one thing if it's on the West Coast. When it's in Chicago, a basically 9 o'clock start is ridiculous. Score: the Hawks play really well against the top team in the East. They lose 4-3 in overtime. Probably should have won that game, not based off the second and third periods, but off the first and the fact they were keeping up. Burakovsky was out, so Slaggert was called up and was in the lineup. So now Dickinson, Nazar, and Burakovsky are all out of the lineup. Shots were 37-20 New Jersey. Hits were 28-20 Chicago. Faceoffs 27-20 New Jersey. Power plays, Chicago 1 for 3. New Jersey 0 for 1. Donato hits 500 games. Post-game, Brendan Dillon was fined the maximum of $5,000 for his hit on Tyler Bertuzzi. Knight saves 33 out of 37. Markstrom saves 17 out of 20. In the first, I could not read what I wrote. Just Murphy. I think it says Murphy levels McEwen, and McEwen ended up not returning to the game, so McEwen was out. 10:33 New Jersey penalty to pull out for hooking, which is killed. Bedard is laid out by Dillon. 3:14 New Jersey penalty to Luke Hughes for tripping. 2:42 New Jersey penalty to Dillon for boarding. It's 5-on-3, and Bedard is saved by Markstrom off the mask. Levshinov hits the post. Bertuzzi is a deflection save. Teravainen is saved. Markstrom is flopping around on the ground playing God. But when he's finally as far out of his net, a one-timer by Connor Bedard goes into the open net. Power play goal on the 5-on-3 from Bertuzzi and Teravainen, his 10th of the season, to make it 1-0. Doc to Green is then saved, and Glass was then hurt. And it was his arm, and he didn't return to the game either. Second period, 12:50, Chicago penalty to Kaiser for hooking, which is killed. Gretzky mentions a possible suspension incoming for Dillon. We found out that would not happen. Jack Hughes is saved. Bertuzzi has a break that's saved. Jack Hughes hits the post. Brad is saved. Jack Hughes has a break that's saved. Then he sure has a break that's saved as Spencer Knight is standing on his head. Devils were in full control, and at 14.3 seconds, it's a backbreaker. It's a backhander by Simon Nemec, second of the season from Hischier and Meyer to make it 1-1. We go to the third. 16:55, it's a Chicago deflection goal. It's a Landon Slaggert, the man who was called up, his first of the season from Crevier and Foligno to make it 2-1. I guess I also wrote down weird goal for Knight to give up on the Nemec goal, which I wrote under that, which I didn't see, but I said it now. 9:47, New Jersey responds. It's a one-timer from Dawson Mercer with his 9th of the season from Hughes and Gritziuk to make it 2-2. Hawks didn't have a shot for about 10 minutes in the third period, but they finally do get one at 6:26. And highlight reel goal, dangalicious. What a goal by Sam Lafferty. We got 2022 vintage Sam Lafferty with that goal. First of the season from Foligno and Crevier to make it 3-2. And I really thought we were going to win that game after that goal because that was just a huge momentum swing it felt. Turns out the momentum swing happened, just it went the other way. Let's see. Hughes is saved. That's Luke Hughes. Jack Hughes has a whiff on a chance. Teravainen is saved. 3:46. It's a tic-tac-toe goal. And this was the issue with this game. The Hawks' defense would just disappear at points. The Mercer goal stuck out. Nemec, that was just a weird one. I don't know really how that went in. I kind of blame Knight on that one. Mercer, basically just no defense. Same thing here, just no defense. And Simon Nemec gets his second of the game and is left out all in front. Third of the season. And that's from Nason and Hughes. I believe that was Luke Hughes to make it 3-3. Markstrom was hurt a little bit late, but he ended up being fine. It looked like on the Lafferty goal, he was a little bit after that. He was a little bit injured, but he stayed in the game. And he also made a really good play later on. In overtime, Mercer is left alone. He's robbed. Grzelcyk has a redirect that's saved. Meyer is saved. Hischier's denied. 132, however, history made with the hat trick. Simon Nemec, the second overall pick from 2022, the defenseman, 4th of the season on a breakaway as the Hawks' defense once again fails. 3 out of the 4 goals, you blame the defense. 100%. It wasn't even close. And that's from a fantastic pass from Jacob Markstrom. Markstrom primary assist, just throws it up the ice to Nemec, and he puts it in. That's Luke Hughes gets the secondary assist as New Jersey didn't lead for a second in this game, and yet they win the game 4-3 in overtime. Hawks still get a point out of it, though, in the Central Division. They're in a three-way tie with Utah and Winnipeg for the third spot in the Central Division. So they're keeping up. They go to 8-5-4. I can't really complain. They're getting points. They're keeping this point streak alive. And they've won still 3 out of their last 4. They've had points in 5 of their last 6. I got no issue with what's going on. Now they have Toronto at home, I believe, at 6 o'clock tomorrow, which will be Saturday. I'll have the Wolves, but I'll be paying attention. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all in the next one. Have a good one.